Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot Gemini. I'm going to do your reading for you this afternoon. I am using the Everyday Witch Oracle, which is a lovely little deck, and then I shall be doing some clarifications with the Everyday Witch Tarot. I may pull another card at the end for you, depending on what Spirit has to say. For those that this reading resonates with, it is simply you remembering at exactly the right time for you what you already know within your source essence, which is your soul. And for those that this reading doesn't resonate with, it simply means it wasn't for you at this time, my darling. You'll always be guided to see the right message at the right time for you. So for those that it does resonate with, I would be so grateful if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. It's just a beautiful exchange of energy. And if you would like a personal reading with me, my darling, please do check the description box below. All the details are there. So let's move ahead with your reading, Gemini, and let's see what Spirit has to say for you. Thank you for Gemini. Those that most need to hear the message. I love this deck. It's just a nice little size, and it's got some really gorgeous imagery, which you will soon see if you haven't seen already. So those wanted to come out, and you've got plant the seeds and connect with Gaia. So that's a very lovely combination there. And you've got speak your mind as well. So let's have a look. Plant the seeds, connect with Gaia, speak your mind. So first of all, I'm going to talk about planting the seeds. So we all know that seeds, obviously, we have to look after them. We have to take care of them. So we plant the seeds, we water them, we nurture, we make sure the soil is the right environment. And then we rely on the water and the rain and the sun to allow the seeds to grow. So Spirit is saying now, plant your seeds, plant your intent with what you are looking to manifest into your life. You see that there's fertilizer there, there is water. So what this is first of all, we're energy, okay? And we are always in vibrational relationship to everything else. So within the space, excuse me, just 1 second. Apologies for that. So we are energy, okay? And we are always in a vibrational relationship with all there is around us. So what Spirit is saying here, you've already planted many seeds before in your life, and you see they've already come to fruition. So it is a reminder that we are causing and creating. We're manifesting all the time. And Spirit wants to remind you to do that consciously, to do that consciously with the awareness that you are a powerful creator, that you can cause and create as a powerful manifester simply through understanding your energy and others' energy, and that your thoughts, words, and actions today you're placing in your future. You are a vibrational energy, and you are an energetic relationship to everything else. So you have the ability to, whatever you focus your intent on now, with planting that seed, to then let it, you have this ability to do this, to say, this is what I'm placing in my future. Now, the key with it all is to look after it. So in looking after it, you don't hold on to it, do you? You don't sort of sit and watch that seed growing. It would take an awful lot of time, and you might get just a little bit bored. So the key is not to wait around. The key is to nurture it, to think about what it is you're looking to bring into your life, to envelop it with the feelings that it's already happened, because you trust that seed that you've planted is going to come up in nature's timing. So, and to envelop it with the feelings that it's already happened. And that is the language of love. That is soul language. That is the universe language. That is your will becoming the universe's will, God's will. But to act in accordance with the way that things exist. So while this is growing, you may not be able to see it, but it's nurturing, it's in the soil, you're creating the right environment for it by being in that receiving space. And also by being in radical acceptance, just like you have radical acceptance that the seed will grow in natural timing. Please also trust that you are of the same source energy, and what it is that you're wishing to bring into your life, or you know will come into your life, will come in the natural timing that it should do, in divine timing. So that is planting your seeds, and enjoy it. Have fun with the process of it as well. Okay, so that is that. Then you've got connect with Gaia. So this is the reminder for you that you've done this many times before on a soul's journey, and that your connection with source energy is the most powerful connection you'll ever have in your life, because the essence of who we are is the universe. We are the same source energy as everything else. Everything is connected. And it is only the ego part in us, the unaware part in us, that sees the disconnect. But the more you have a disidentification with your ego, with your unawareness, the more you step into the aware state of believing and trusting and knowing that we are all connected, and that we are all a soul split into billions and millions of different pieces, experiencing this physical body, this life, this reality. And the purpose of it is for our soul to evolve, our soul to remember what is already known, always known, that it is a part of all that is. And that connecting with Gaia is an extraordinary, powerful thing. It's connecting with source energy. It's trusting and knowing that you are it. You are the universe experiencing itself. And take some time to do your grounding as well. Take some time in nature as well. Stand barefoot. Allow whatever it is that is not a part of you, that is a sort of residue of things that you're holding on to. Feel that, or visualize that energy leaving you, and visualizing the healing energy coming up through the earth. And be open, be completely open to whatever is coming into your life, because whatever is coming into your life is for you, darling. It is for you. It is for you to observe, to release from you, to understand, to have joy with, to come into a place of relaxing and being present, and in that present moment feeling peace, because you have a radical acceptance of the way things are. You are exactly where you're meant to be in your life. There is nothing that you should or could have done differently. That is the radical acceptance. That is enlightenment. And then you're ready to receive, because it is not so much what we do, it is the allowing within us. And then you've got speak your mind. So here are two people here from different ages as well. And so it is that journey you've done before in many different lifetimes, but it is about speaking your truth. And it is also about what it is that you are projecting vibrationally out into the universe. Everything we are in vibrational relationship to everything else. So what is it that you're projecting out? Because that is what's manifesting back into your life. So speak your mind, speak your truth. Do it from the place that you have that knowing that it's coming from that awareness and that understanding, okay? And also be aware of what you're projecting out there. So catch those thoughts, okay? Catch those things that are where you're giving your attention to something that is negative, because where attention goes, energy flows. And when you speak your mind, when you speak what it is that you are wanting from the universe, thank you for this coming into my life. I am going to plant the seed now, knowing that it's going to nurture and blossom or bear fruit at exactly the right time, in divine timing, in natural cycles. And then, just like this dandelion, you let it go on the wind. You just let it go, and you don't worry about where it's going to land. The dandelion, just the beautiful little seeds from the dandelion just go with the winds of change, and they land where they're meant to land. So it is the trust that whatever comes back to you, my darling, as long as your intent has been without judgment, has been without ego, it has been from source energy, it will come back to you in the way that you intended. So let's have a look now at the Witch's Tarot for you. Thank you, Spirit. please, more information on plant the seeds. Thank you. Six of Pentacles. So it is that Six of Pentacles is about balance. It's about what you give out, you're receiving back. So it is that reminder about the energy as well when you're causing and creating. But it is also a reminder for you about not trying to do too much, not trying to control a situation, acting in accordance with the way that things exist, the wu-wei approach, allowing God's will, the universe's will is then your will, because you're going with the natural flow of things, trying not to force something to happen, but again, just taking a step back and just becoming more centered and balanced within yourself. You don't need to do so much, darling. It's about allowing, it's about trusting and allowing that you are doing this simply through a vibration. So that is the Six of Pentacles. And you are, and so many of you are in this reading, planting the seeds for your future growth. So what you're thinking, saying, doing now, you're placing in your future. And it is extraordinary. And I want you to look back at what it is that you have manifested in the past, maybe with an unawareness, but we do it all the time. We manifest all the time. What decisions or thoughts or choices you made in the past that have brought you to where you are today, because where you are today is where you're meant to be. So what have you manifested without realizing that's already happened? And all of it be grateful for, because with that gratefulness, you're then emitting out an energy of thank you. I'll have more of this, please. So Six of Pentacles. Thank you. And then we're going to look at connect with Gaia for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. That one wanted to come out, but there we go. That one wanted to come out. The Ten of Wands. Release, release, release. Be open. Release, release, release. When we, and it comes back to that Six of Pentacles, whatever you're doing at the moment, you're carrying around a lot of energy. Now, this may be energy that is from your past. So you're not living in the present, you're bringing the past into the present. Or you are trying to do too much for other people. Okay, you feel like you have a responsibility, or you need to make somebody understand this, or you need to make this happen. This is the Ten of Wands, and it's an uphill struggle. It takes an awful lot of emotion to try and control things. But when you step into a place of awareness that it's all happening for you, and you allow it to happen by taking your hands off the wheel, by letting go, letting God, by doing the wu-wei, acting in accordance with the way that things exist, this doesn't happen anymore. It's not an uphill struggle, because, darling, you have to, it's when you connect with what is right for you. Please trust what you're receiving. Please trust those inspired choices, those inspired ideas, that insight. That is source energy talking to you. Please trust that, and please connect with that, because in the connecting of it, so much of this energy will be released. And when that energy is released, it is liberated, and that becomes creative life force energy again. So let's have a look as well at Speak Your Mind. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. So I'm coming back to this Speak Your Mind and the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something, either physically or energetically, and it's okay. It's letting go. What I'm feeling with this and these two together is, aside from manifesting your wishes on the wind, speaking your mind. Be aware of when you speak your mind that you're doing it from, again, the aware state, not the unaware state. So the ego is the unaware state. That is the one that conditions things within us, that reacts to things, that believes things that are just not true. And then the aware state is the soul, the connection with source energy. So when you speak your mind, do it from a response, not a reaction. And as you speak, you will literally, by saying thank you for the right words, and that's asking your mind, your ego to quieten and your soul to come forth, you will speak words of wisdom. You will speak words that you may not remember, but you think at the time, God, that was quite good. and then you will just keep speaking and the words will keep coming. Now, it is not a responsibility of yours how somebody receives those words. That is not your responsibility. It is only a consideration. Because if somebody's meant to receive those words, they will in their divine timing, if that is their soul's intent. If they're meant to receive a seed of it, just like that seed card, they will. But again, in divine natural timing. It is how you speak the words that's important, because in speaking the words, you are receiving them. You are receiving the insight at the same time, and you are releasing things that have been trapped within you. And for me, that is the Eight of Cups here with the walking away energetically from something, letting something go with the understanding that it has been a necessary and valuable part of our life, necessary and valuable because it has taught us, it has allowed us to remember things, and it was a gift. But actually by remaining in that space, we're not able to continue our journey. We're not able to allow other things that are meant to come in for us to appear. So this is that Eight of Cups. And it's not to say that the Eight of Cups wasn't a good place to be for many of you, but you just felt it wasn't the right place to be. It's like a calling, and it's like it's about following emotionally where you feel. It's about making those right choices from a conscious awareness, not an unconscious reaction. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see. I'm going to use my spirit animal little oracle here, which is a new one for me. Thank you. And in the letting go, darling, and in the letting go, I'm just going, do you know what? I let go. I let God, I let the universe take care of this. I'm not going to try and control this. I'm not going to try and force something to happen. The relief that you will feel, and if you've done it already, you understand what I'm talking about. The relief that you will feel will be immense. It literally is a kind of letting go of energy that you've been holding on to so tightly, and it's exhausting. But release it, let it go. Trust that if things are meant to be in your life, they will be in your life. If they're not, then it means that something else is there for you. Everything is for your greatest good. Everything is for your greatest joy, for your greatest happiness. Let go of it. Allow it to happen as it is intended, and focus your intent on moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. Another message. This is from this animal deck for you. Too many cards, but that's the one that wanted to come out. The owl card. So the owl card here is the understanding that you hold that universal source, divine energy, wisdom within you. Please trust what you are receiving. Please trust that you have, if you take your focus away from this and open your arms for it to be more peripheral, to see what is happening around you, to not just see things as they are, but to see through it, to feel the energies, to trust what your soul is telling you, what your instinct is telling you, what may be red flags, what may be, who do you feel at peace with? Who makes you feel peaceful? Who do you have a connection with? Who makes you feel anxious? Start to feel around those energies a little. The owl is to say that your intuition is spot on. And whatever you're receiving, sometimes in the darker moments of the night, when our sort of subconscious and conscious, there's a thinner veil between them, is true. So trust that knowing that you're having. And it says here, owl magic, choose to know the truth because you can. So there may be something that you're not willing at this present time to wish to believe. Maybe you are seeing the best in somebody, and that is beautiful to do so. But by holding on to that somebody, you're not allowing them the space to do their own evolution. So this is a time for you to plant your own seeds, my darling, and to move forward with your life, and in the respect that you have the respect for your path, but also to respect somebody else on their path, that they are exactly where they're meant to be. exactly where they're meant to be. Open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. So that is about seeing through it. Remember, I said to see through it, feel it, try to see it through the universe's eyes. Okay, so stand back, observe, and say, and detach from it, and say, okay, I'm observing this. What is it trying to teach me? What is it asking me to release? What is it that I'm doing over and over and over again with this? Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Let the past go and make room for a better life. You see, as I said, it takes a lot of energy to hold on to something that is just at this moment in time, or maybe for always, not meant to be. And in that great unknown, which you may feel is a little scary at the moment, because it is unknown, there are amazing possibilities. There are infinite possibilities, and you are a master manifester. You were created to create. The universe perceives itself through your eyes. So in the letting go and allowing it to be as it's meant to be, you're having radical acceptance, coming back to the planting the seeds. And in doing that, you allow the universe's hand in it. You allow things to unfold the way it's meant to. And in releasing that energy and liberating that energy into something else, you're coming into a higher vibration. You're coming into a creative expression. And then the universe responds and brings order out of disorder for you. And when we don't know something, it's not the right time to know. And sometimes if we know something, we hold on to it because we don't want to let it go. And in the holding on to it, we smother it. So letting go of something and embracing the unknown is releasing resistance. It is coming into a state of awareness that it's all okay. Fear is the resistance that we put on uncertainty. So change that resistance to embracing this uncertainty, embracing the unknown, because this is your universe, darling, and it's working for you. And there are infinite possibilities. And Spirit is guiding you now to make that very brave decision to accept the truth, that you know in your heart and in your soul. You can see through this now. See what was the soul's gift in this moment in time, because there's always a beautiful soul gift at that energy level, at that deeper, beautiful essence of us. There has been a soul gift between both of you. Receive the soul gift with gratitude and move forward now in your life. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. You are incredibly intuitive. And I feel that part of this soul's gift is for you to rise up now, to let go of energies that are just weighing you down. Rise up and be that person that you know you are. So, my darling, I hope that has resonated and helped those that came to watch this reading. I look forward to doing another reading for you in a couple of weeks' time. I am starting my short daily readings on Tuesday. Just very short, quick messages for those that need to hear the message, not by star sign. So hopefully I may see you then. But in the meantime, take care, my darlings, and so much love.